years later, and we'll be trying out some new flavors from Prime. I am not optimistic at all, really. I'm So 2 years later, we're going to be trying some, I think, new flavors. I don't know. I do know that this one is a new flavor. KSI's Nightmare. It sure is when you have a forehead like that. I'm really not in the mood for this because I just know the first time we did it, it was horrible. It was crap. The day that I had recorded this in my grandmother's house in South Africa, the following day I had an immense amount of stomach ache. So that ain't good. But we're gonna be trying out Prime today. Prime is dead. Straight off the bat, this is not a hype anymore. It was a hype 2-3 years ago. It was marketed towards kids, and even kids realize that this shit is dumb and it's ass. So people stopped buying it pretty much. They used to be $6 a pop. They're $2.50 right now because nobody buys it anymore. Blue raspberry. What's in it? A bunch of crap. That's really what's in it. I'm sure they've also had lawsuits against them as well because of certain things with the energy Prime drinks. It's kind of crazy, but Logan Paul and KSI are great entrepreneurs. I will not bash them on that. They're very good entrepreneurs. They made a lot of money, but money still cannot unlame you, and it doesn't unlame you. Simple as that. Because they're both horrible people, if you ask me. Logan Paul, because of his past with that vlog in Japan, and KSI because money simply changed him. But then again, if you had tens of millions, wouldn't you change as well? That's the question. We're gonna be trying out blue raspberry flavor. The water looks really quirky, or whatever that term is, swampy type of water. Let's try it out. It smells like soap. Oh yeah, when I made that first Prime video, I actually got demonetized. It took a week before I could make a bit of cash on that video. Let's hope this one doesn't get demonetized. Man, it smells very chemical. I don't know what to think of it. Let's try it. Coconut water. I cannot taste any coconut. Next level flavor, B vitamins. Sure, the vitamins will make it seem healthy, but it's really not healthy. But it's sugar-free, artificial sweeteners. They're very bad for you, actually, in high and moderate amounts. Never understood the hype on this. Really, I just don't. Okay, wait a minute. I can taste a bit of coconut. I don't really like that. It's upsetting my stomach, so there's something in this drink that just makes me want to take a number 2. I want to say it's bad, but it actually isn't really bad flavor-wise. It's just so many chemicals mixed through each other that it's got an unusual flavor. I would probably give this a generous 3.5 out of 10. Because it really isn't that great. This one, however, I'm curious about. Don't ask me why they put this on there. Cherry freeze flavor. I'm sure I had this in the Prime video I had an essay, but I could be mistaken. They had like 6 flavors, but I wasn't spending $15 on drinks that I was gonna throw away afterwards. So I'm good. Prime was created for those that thrive for iconic. No, okay, what that's supposed to mean. To fill the void where bold in-your-face flavor meets legendary experiences. Intense and refreshing, Prime is an ultimate quencher to conquer your day, where Okay, this one's actually quite flavorful. This tastes like dish soap. But again, it's doing something to my stomach, bro. What is it doing? It's like my stomach is rumbling and stuff. I just ate a half a kg of quark, so that cannot be it 2 hours ago. And I just got to the barber. Shout out to the barber. Can you believe it? 18 bucks for a haircut nowadays in this economy. That's nuts. I gave him a 2-euro tip. Well, I gave him a 20, it was 18, and I just said keep a 2-euro change. So because they added coconut water, it adds a bit of intense flavor, I guess. I actually kind of like this. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. I would give it a 7.5, 8 if it just didn't rumble with my stomach like that. I don't know what's in it, but this is the second time I've had Prime and it's messing up my stomach like crazy. But it's actually quite a good flavor. No, this is actually decent flavor. I cannot hate on this one. This one's actually quite nice. Yeah, I would recommend this one. Another thing about Prime, I think Logan Paul has his own podcast and he recently did one with Steve will do it. Right? And I think he tasted Prime for the first time, and I always find it disappointing when influencers, right, collab with each other and they have their own product come out. And they're just never honest. They're so biased about a product. Oh yeah, this is awesome, when in reality it's crap. This is crap. This is decent. That's a good flavor, I cannot lie. This, God knows what this is supposed to be. KSI's Nightmare. Quite a cool design though. Yeah, I kind of like the design, but that's about it. What is it supposed to taste like? Because it's super weird. It doesn't say what it's supposed to taste like. It just says KSI The Nightmare Prime. That's corny if you ask me. Damn. Alright, I'm really sound like a hater, but I'm just being honest. I'm not one of these people that lie about how something tastes, you know. Let's try it out. I wonder if it would taste like his big forehead. Ow, days. That does not smell good at all. Oh man, this smells even worse than the blue raspberry. What? Yo, me no like. What is this, bro? It reminds me of that candy that you. So as a kid in the Netherlands, I grew up with 221. It's a candy, a lollipop candy with like a toy in the inside. It tastes just like that, but then way more artificial, if you know what I mean. I cannot drink any more of this. It gave me an upset stomach. I'm not kidding, guys. There's something in these drinks that is giving me an upset stomach. Maybe my stomach is very sensitive to a certain ingredient, or just my stomach is saying, yeah, this ain't good, dog. You gotta stop drinking this. They had more flavors, but again, I wasn't gonna spend my money on all the flavors because this one I might drink, but probably not. Because I'm a dump him anyways. Ah, this is terrible. It's just terrible, man, if you ask me, really. Nah, it ain't good flavor-wise. It really ain't good in flavor. Not worth the money, and some shops that were selling these for £12. Like back when this came out, they were selling this for 7 to like £12. In Amsterdam, they're like €6 a bottle. Nobody buys them, so it makes you wonder, where's the market for Europe? This market that they are marketing is not for us. It's not meant for us because, well, the flavors are, well, okay. This one's terrible. I have no clue what this even is supposed to mean and supposed to be. But I think the name is really corny. KSI The Nightmare. Pretty much sums up him as a person, I find. And just not worth the money. If you want a refreshing drink with electrolytes, just buy coconut water. For the same price you can buy 33 ounces of coconut water. Way better, way healthier. I hope you enjoyed this, because I sure did not. And never again will I do a part 3 unless they come with actual good flavors and they change something in the ingredients, because this upset my stomach